So in our last video, we talked about the Glawackus, and that's become the official, unofficial cryptid of the state of Connecticut, because we don't want to put that in the hands of politicians, and we want to be the first in any state to do such a thing. Although California is considering it, and I gotta say, that's where I did get the idea. So there it is, the Glawackus. But it's by no means the only cryptid in Connecticut, and there was a fella that reached out to us and asked us why we didn't consider the Winstead wild man, and we did. We considered all of them. Loch Ness, Connie, the Connecticut River, sort of equivalent to like Champ, and all those sightings of sea serpents in Long Island Sound, Block Island, where we get Block Ness, Connie and Block Ness. And of course I advocated for the black dog of Meriden, but we talked about why that didn't happen. And so to answer the question of why we didn't consider the Winstead wild man, well, again, we did, but the Winstead wild man is in that Bigfoot category. And those cryptids, like the Glawackus, the stone giants from the Mohawks, those cryptids are all sort of that whole Gigantopithecus, Australopithecus, orang pendek, all of those things. The Yahweh in Australia. So they're just so common. These things are so prevalent, and they're everywhere, that we wanted something very, very unique to Connecticut to answer that question. And the Glawackus, was sighted around in the 1930s, is extremely unique to Connecticut. The whole thing originated in Connecticut, and it spread a little bit, but that whole Glawackus thing sort of came and went. And it could very well have, in my opinion, it could very well have been a wolverine or a fisher cat. Or, here's the possibilities we talked about one time on Mohawk Mountain. Animals left over from the Ice Age, like the woolly mammoth and Smilodon, the saber-toothed tiger, as everyone would know it. Smilodon, if it was dwarfed, it has survived the Ice Age, and these things all got smaller, like alligators did and things like that. Beavers, there was giant beavers. That could have, if you had a stunted, held over Smilodon from the Ice Age, just had a pocket of existence in Glastonbury in that area, and back at that time it would have been very rural, and it still is. If that had been held over, that would have fit the description of the Glawackus perfectly. So I'm being told that I'm getting a sucralose here. Hold on. I got the perfect sucralose here for today. There we go. Okay. So there we go. Could have been a wolverine, could have been a fisher cat, could have been a very large minx. It's just a very unusual animal. There are no photographs, the descriptions are vague, but it certainly had an impact. And an unclassified animal, by its very definition, is a cryptid. It's Connecticut's unique cryptid, so there we are.